Hey guys, what's up? Thor here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario Superstar Baseball. In the last episode, we had lots of tutorial, basically on how to pitch, field, bat, run around bases, and lots of other stuff. But in this episode, we're actually going to play some baseball. First, really quickly on the pause menu, there's one other thing I want to go over, and then we'll actually get started into a game. Check stars. The other options here are pretty self-explanatory. Check stars. This will show you your item list and your superstars. Now, what superstar means is all the characters you have, and it says view player growth. If you press A in order to see how the character growth is going on, you can actually see different objectives for each character. So, smack more than 2 hits in a game, become a captain and win more than 900 coins, get a gnarly garlic, which is his special star pitch. And some of them will say you can't clear it at this level. Strike him out, win MVP, get a whiskered eggplant. You kind of get the idea. Generally, the captains are going to have 10, the co-captains will have 8, and then the other characters will probably have 4. Some might have 6, but most will have 4. Smack a hit, get 3 strikeouts. Smack a hit, get a team star. Sacrifice bunt, strike him out. Crack a long hit, get first in Piranha Panic. Ugh, don't worry about that one. But as you can see with some of them, like, smack more than 2 hits, that's actually pretty easy to do. And obviously the higher they get, then the more difficult they're going to become. So if you want to try for those objectives, you can aim for your characters to be superstars. This right here, this list, was why I decided to delay this project for like 2 years. Because I didn't know, I was like, do I want to try to get it with everybody? Do I want to try to do it with just one team? Let me tell you something. Some of these are complete BS. I'm telling you right now. There's one, I think Baby Mario, Baby Luigi has right here, that's catch a booted ball, where basically you have to have them in the field, hope that one of your fielders gets hit in the face with the ball, and you have to catch it before it hits the ground. The odds of that circumstance even being set up are astronomically low. Like, some of them like that are just, essentially, you would be here for a long, long time trying to get it to work over and over with little success. So that's why I say I'm not going to go for all of them, because quite simply, it's not worth it. I mean, I could explain it, but it's not the same as you actually seeing it. So, and odds are, if you were looking for that, you would probably just, look a guide up in order to see how to do it. So right now we've got the option of fighting one of the other captains. I'm actually not sure who I want to go after. I think my best bet for now is probably going to be going against Yoshi. His ballpark's pretty easy to hang out in and do well in, and he's also got good characters on his team. Play my team, you weird little dinosaur. I will, Hey you, Greenie, clean out your ears. Gross. Alright, here we go. This is where you're going to get the option to view your stats for all characters. You got to see it for Wario's, but now you can see it for other characters. This is why I said Wario doesn't have to worry about pitching. Look at that. That thing's almost completely maxed, and even if he managed to tire out in a game, you've got Boo, who's still a very good pitcher. Oh, his fielding what was great. Not batting. Okay. So you've got 2 amazing pitchers on your team. The Magic Koopas, you can just tell by their fielding. Their fielding's amazing. And then King Boo and Petey, like, there's Petey's batting. There's King Boo's batting. Like, they're power hitters along with Wario. So Wario's got a good team going for himself here. So you can press R to switch your positions. I would recommend, for your pitcher, Waluigi or Boo. I usually stick with Waluigi. If you're going for a specific, if you're trying to get them to get like a team star or whatever, you can do that as well. I'm going to have Waluigi pitching for now. I'm also going to switch the fielders to be Magic Koopas. Let's see who's got the lowest fielding of these guys. It might actually be the green one. Actually, no, it's yellow. It looks like yellow has the weakest fielding. Okay. I don't want Boo fielding. I don't really want King Boo fielding. They're on the bases right now. This is third base. This is first. These two alternate between being shortstop or second base. So I'll probably move Wario over here, because Wario's got chemistry with his allies. So, how do you round up players on other people's teams in challenge modes? Basically, missions will pop up mid-game. There'll be stuff like, strike them out, drop a sacrifice bunt. Basically stuff to try to impress the other teams. And each time you do one of those correctly, then you'll get a flag. As you can see right here, when all the flags are collected for a character, then you have to beat them in that game, then the character will join you. There are 2 exceptions to this. The first one is if you recruit the captain, in this case Yoshi. Like, let's say you got all Yoshis, but you did not get all of Birdos. What would happen to all the people you did not collect? They would go onto Baby Bowser's team. You saw him roaming the map. and you can go and fight Baby Bowser in order to get them. So they're not gone for good if that's the case. In addition to this, there's also a thing called Mercy Rule in baseball, and it's always on. It's forced on. Basically, if any point during the end of an inning you're beating the other team by 10 or more points, then the game automatically ends, because it knows that, you know, likely they're not going to be catching up, and everybody will recruit you regardless of how many flags you have or everybody will join you regardless of how many flags you have. Right here you can also change around your position if you want. Actually, Boo would be a good person to put on first base. Let's do that. You can see right now how Boo's got the little musical note above his head along with a lot of other players. That basically means those players have chemistry, which means that they're, like, let's say, you know, the ball ended up here in left field. If Magic Koopa threw it to Boo, he would actually get a lot of speed and control added to that because they have good chemistry together. That's why I stuck Boo here on first base. Wario's not that big a deal. He's on third because I don't think very many people are going to make the third base. In addition, the bat order might also change this. If you've got Wario, for example, on first base and Waluigi comes up to bat, since he's got good chemistry with him, it will increase his stats very slightly. It's not that big of a difference, but if you care about it, then, I mean, you could always have it there. So we'll do that. I don't think the other two. Okay, yeah. We'll just alternate between Magic Koopas here, so we'll have, you know, something like that. I'm actually going to switch to that. That looks better. Waluigi's a terrible batter. He's not bad, but he takes getting used to. We'll put it that way. Now, you can't change the game settings, so I will be batting first. The star skills will be on, though I have not bought them. You actually have to buy your own star skills, which is kind of annoying. But you do that by winning coins from minigames or beating Bowser Jr. 3 innings, Mercy Rule is set on, so let's go. Oh, thank you very much. Now, each ballpark's going to have a different gimmick, except for Mario's. Mario's is the default ballpark. There's nothing special added to it. Yoshi's, basically, there's piranha plants in the field. You can kind of see them. And whenever you hit the ball towards them or at them, if it's a red piranha plant, they will eat the ball and spit it out somewhere else. Sometimes they can actually spit it over the fence. If it's a yellow one, then it will drop a team star, which are what you use for your star pitches. That's not going to matter right now because I don't have any, but that's what they do, should that actually happen. That was a terrible hit, and if that actually... Yeah, I was going to say, if that sounded out, that'd be really sad. Now, I said Waluigi takes some getting used to. One thing I did not know about him for the longest time is his charge swings actually drop the power on his hits. So you actually don't want him to do a charge swing. Score a run. Let's see if we can do this here. Oh, that piranha plant's not going to save me, is he? No, he's not. Oh, okay. I thought it meant I had to do with Wario. That's why I swung to the fences. Now, Boo as a batter has a very unfortunate problem. He fouls out a lot. Like, it's really hard to keep a ball inside the foul lines with him for some reason. King Boo has the exact same problem. If you manage to keep it in the foul lines, that'd be amazing, but it's more difficult to do than you'd think. But Boo still makes a fantastic pitcher, and everybody knows I love Boo anyway, so I will definitely be keeping him on my team. Oh, I thought I had that. Yeah, that right there was the little chemistry note thing that popped up. That would have gone a little bit slower had that not been there. I'd like to be able to strike somebody out here for one of Waluigi's things. I think it's strike him out. Because then I'll probably start switching out pitchers just so everybody else that has the pitching requirements can get them. Okay, there's strikeout. You can always hit the time and check your scout flags, see what you got. Check stars, see what you got. Yeah, okay. That was Waluigi. Strike him out, win MVP. I might keep Waluigi in here, though, because if you get a lot of strikeouts, generally your pitcher's probably going to be your MVP. I think Boo had, yeah, I get 3 strikeouts, so I'll use him later. Strike him out for Magic Koopa. I can switch to Magic Koopa, probably. I'll just switch for one thing and then switch him right back. If your pitcher gets tired, and you'll know when they do they'll have like a teardrop, you know, one of the little sweat drop things. Those will happen whenever your pitcher starts like accidentally giving up runs, like, you know, where people seem to be hitting the ball a lot. It will basically weaken your pitcher's stats very significantly. So if you see that, you want to switch out like immediately to another pitcher. Alright, so that's the strikeout that I needed for him. So if I go and check the stars, now it's there. And even if you lose the game, I'm pretty sure those stars will still stay there. So, let's switch back to Waluigi here. Because I do want him to get MVP. After this, I'll probably have Boo be my pitcher for the 3 strikeouts. And while Magic Koopa's an okay pitcher and his changeup's pretty hard to hit, like, he cannot compete with, What are you doing? Okay, there we go. That was really stupid. I don't know why he threw it to the pitcher. I don't know why he threw it to Waluigi. I held down. I was trying to throw it to Petey Piranha at home plate. Yoshi almost scored there. That was really stupid. Okay, so anyway. I forgot what I was going to say. That actually threw me off guard. There we go. I'm not going to run for second. I'm going to stay on first, and that's going to count. The annoying thing about get a hit is if you get a hit but you get tagged out, it doesn't count. What it should say is make it to first base or something like that, because that would still technically be a hit. You hit the ball. But they don't tell you that. Okay, that's actually a pretty good hit. That might result in... Yeah, there we go. I actually pulled off a little bit of a tricky maneuver right there. Basically what I did when I saw the ball was in a good position, I kept going with Magic Koopa. And I saw that Luigi was trying to, or Baby Luigi was trying to throw back to home plate, and so I moved King Boo forward once I realized that because the ball was in midair. They couldn't switch it back, and by the time they did, King Boo went from second to third. Wait, what am I doing? I have a good opportunity to do a sacrifice bunt here. Because the sacrifice bunt, I think, was one of his things, actually. Was it? No, not that. I was trying to go to check stars. Yeah, drop a sacrifice bunt. Okay, that's what that is. Oh, yeah, that's an out, and that's a double play. Unfortunately, if something gets sent off to the foul lines and somebody catches it, still qualifies as an out. Which is kind of annoying. Let's see if we can get Petey to hit a home run here. It was good, but that was, like, I'm going to use this term loosely, I didn't hit a good spot on the bat, since he uses his hand to swing. DK uses a boxing glove, if that makes you feel any better. Petey Piranha's not the only person that does that. And maybe I should actually start, you know, striking people out now. That'd be pretty useful. If you want to pretty much guarantee Waluigi get MVP, though, have him pitch, and if he can be the one that causes the team to score, it's pretty much a guarantee he's going to be MVP, because the MVP rankings are based on how many strikeouts or successful outs you get as a pitcher fielder and how many bases you travel and how many runs you score as a batter. So, okay, that last one did not look like a ball, but whatever. I'm always nervous pitching against the Shy Guys because they're actually pretty good. Like, even with a regular swing, they can get base hit pretty easily. Okay, there we go. Got one of them at least. Since the batting order doesn't change, it was quite literally Yoshi, Birdo, all the Shy Guys, and then Baby Mario's up next, and Baby Luigi will be after him. You can see who's coming up next in the batting order down there, too. Luckily, they're all making really stupid mistakes. Oh no, Baby Luigi was the first one, actually, so maybe they did change it up. Okay. Baby Mario's not much better of a batter, to be perfectly honest with you, though. You're probably fine. The only people you should watch out for, or that you shouldn't watch out for, really, are Baby Mario and Baby Luigi. They're good runners, but aside from that, their batting's not very good. Kind of like that. Yeah, that's good. That's in, too. Nice. That was a solid double right there. I want to see if I can get Waluigi to get an RBI, which stands for runs batted in. Basically, try to make it to where he might not be the one to score, but somebody on a base would be. Nice. Okay, good. That should add a little bit more to his MVP. Because, like, you'll notice that Magic Koopa was the one that scored, but at the end of the replay, who does it zoom in on? It zooms in on Waluigi. That's why. Because Waluigi's the one batting, not the other guy. The other guy made it on base already. Ah, I swung too early there. Otherwise, that would have gone really far. Ooh, just barely. I wanted to try to get Waluigi also to make it to where he scores, because scoring does that a little bit too. So he scored, struck out several people, and gotten an RBI. He's probably going to be the MVP. It's pretty safe to assume he will be. If not, it's going to... Well, so nobody hit a home run. The home runs count for a lot. But since nobody did that, I think it's pretty safe to say it will probably be Waluigi. That is what a sacrifice bunt is right there. My team scored, and even though Magic Koopa got outed, it was a sacrifice bunt. I'm pretty sure that will count. Let's make sure, though. Check stars. Yep, see, there you go. Drop sacrifice bunt. That's what that is. Now make sure you don't do that whenever you've got 2 outs, because if you got 2 outs, then he'll get tagged out, and you'll swap immediately. So you did it for nothing. You have to make sure you have at least 1 free out. Otherwise, you'll be in trouble. So that's all you can do for Magic Koopa for his level. Waluigi, we're going to try to get that one. That will be got through the store. Wario, I didn't really worry about him that much. Aw, Blusher. So cute. Get 3 strikeouts in a game, he'll do that next game. PD Piranha has Crack Along Hit and get first in Piranha Panic. Those will come with time, pretty much. King Boo, basically, whenever he goes up to bat, one of 2 things is going to happen. He's either going to strike out, / foul out, or hit a home run. There is no in-between. See what I mean? Like, he can hit the ball a very long ways. It's just trying to keep it in the foul lines that's the hardest part. Oh! What now, dinosaur? What now? That's what you get for using that star pitch on me. Screw you. Oh, I'm glad I got that recorded. That was a perfect hit. Nice job, King Boo. Way to put that dinosaur in his place. That went flying. Holy cow. I don't even care if Waluigi doesn't get the MVP now. That was amazing. Yeah, see right there, he got tired, so he had to switch out. He probably should have switched out to Birdo, to be honest, but Shaggy's an okay pitcher. That was freaking hilarious. He's probably really angry now. Oh, that was good. That was really good. Alright, let's see if I can get PDs here. Nope. A little too far right. Or too far left, excuse me. That may not qualify as a long hit. It has to go pretty far out into the field for it to be a long hit. If you get a home run, that will count, though. If you ever get something like Crack Along Hit, and you hit a home run, anything like Crack Along Hit, Get Along Hit, you know, something like that, if you hit a home run, it's probably going to count. Hey, there's a home run. I know this is only on easy, so it's not like this huge, big shock that I'm doing well, but, you know. Magic Koopa does not hit home runs very often. His batting's not very good, so that was kind of cool to see. Now, unfortunately, while you might say, oh, that should be Mercy, 10-0, you mentioned that earlier. Yeah, I did mention that earlier. The problem is, this game's only 3 innings. It's not 9 like a typical baseball game would be. And this is the last inning. Now, Yoshi's going to get a chance to catch up at the bottom of his inning, because if you're 10 runs ahead, you're always going to get at least 1 chance to catch up if your team was the first team pitching. Haha. Run, Wah, run. Keep running, baby, making it inside the park home run. Yeah! So they're going to get a chance to catch up, and since that will just end the game normally, it's not going to count as Mercy. Now, at this point, if it had been 10-0 and I had been the one that was pitching first, then yes, it would have been a Mercy rule, because there's no way they could have caught up on that second one, because there was only 1/2 of the inning left, and at that point, they'd already used up their inning, so they would have lost. Which is why, personally, I prefer to pitch first. That's just me. I'm really not that big of a fan of batting first. I like to pitch first. That's just me, though. Shy Guy's out of stamina. Probably because he gave up a 3-run home run, but whatever. They got a whole bunch of them. I don't think Baby Mario is that great of a pitcher, but, I mean, I've already got 2 outs, so hopefully he would be able to get 1 person out. I'm surprised that Piranha Plant didn't do anything right there. Aw, dang it. Oh, well. That's fine. Since I scored 11 runs, you know, whatever. I shouldn't be complaining. Strike him out. Okay, I'm I'm actually thinking Waluigi might not get MVP this time, which is fine. I would actually like to not recruit Yoshi. I'd actually like to try to play him again if I can. If I get some of his teammates, that's fine, but if you can take out Birdo off of his team, that puts a pretty good dent in his team. I know I said that the Shy Guys were good, but basically, if Birdo gets taken out, Birdo will be replaced with a Shy Guy. You'll basically, if you take out a co-captain or a character that's special like Boo, King Boo, Monty Mole, then they'll replace it with a character that you would see a lot of. So, a Toad, a Shy Guy, a Goomba, a Koopa, a Magikarp, something like that, you know. Characters that have a whole bunch of different color swaps. That's what they would get replaced by. So the people that cannot get replaced on this team are the babies and Birdo. If you take out that one Shy Guy, like you recruit him, they'll just replace him with a different Shy Guy, that's all. And that's game. So yeah, first game of the season, and the Wario team has proven that they are amazing. Yeah, King Boo got it, but you know what? That's fine. He deserved it for getting that amazing home run, despite the fact he used the star pitch to try to make him get outed. So yeah, right here you'll see how many hits you got, how many RBIs, how many runs batted in, how many home runs you hit, how many bases you stole, which I usually don't steal bases, how many specials you used, which we don't have any, and then your batting average, which is your hit versus strikeout ratio. You can also see your pitcher stats here. Oh no, there we go, pitcher stats here. So you can see 4 hits allowed, 5 strikeouts for him. Magikarp had 1 strikeout, how many errors did you make, etc. And then you can hit L and R to switch to the other team if you want. Wow, 8 hits allowed, 6 runs allowed, 6 for Shy Guy, and 7 hits allowed. That's not good. Look at his error, 99.99. Yeesh. That's not good, bro. Though we did not recruit Yoshi in that game. That's actually what I was hoping for, though. We won. That wasn't even a challenge. And if you recruit the captain, I already mentioned that, you know, all the other players will go to Bowser Jr., but the ballpark will quote-unquote shut down because the captain's with you. You can't fight that team anymore. So we do have Shy Guy now. I'm not going to worry about his stats. I'm going to stick with the team that I have. And now all the stuff will be officially unlocked, so he still needs a team star. Boo needs to get 3 strikeouts. Wario needs to win 900 coins and get his special. Waluigi needs to win MVP and get his special. So what I'm going to do now is go and fight Bowser Jr. We got enough time in the video to face him since it's only going to be half an inning long, because I'd like to try to win some coins here. I think the specials are 300 coins each, so this probably won't be enough, but at least I can show off how Bowser Jr. works. Now it's going to put you in one of 2 positions that will obviously put you into either batting or fielding. So one of 2 things is going to happen. You're either going to have to... if you're batting, you'll be 0-0 and you have to make sure at least one person scores in order to win the game. If you're pitching, you'll have 1 or 2 runs already obtained by your team and you have to stop them from catching up. Yeah, nice job, me. Nice job. And this is a bad stage to fight him on, too. Peach's castle has really high walls. Let's see if I can end this right here. Go, Law! Keep shuffling, baby! Yep, that's it, right there. That's game. Since it was bottom of the 9th, it's impossible for them to catch up. Therefore, we win 1x to nothing. X means, you know, it's possible we could have scored more. It's possible we wouldn't have. So, that's what the X is for. After that double play, I'm surprised Waluigi managed to get across 3 bases, but oh well. So, whenever you beat him, he'll drop 100 coins. You can get star missions out of this. There's like one character that by beating Bowser Jr.'s team you get a star mission for it, but I mean, you know, not that big a deal. I don't have enough coins to buy that yet, I don't believe. The shop's right here, kind of obvious by the giant mushroom with shop written on it. Let's see. And they're 200 each, okay. Well, in that case, I'm going to show off a minigame. They're playing wall ball. Pitching is crucial in that game, you know? Every pitch counts. So each of these minigames will test different abilities. You'll have one for power on your swings, you'll have one for pitching, you'll have one for running, etc. This one is straight up pitching, so your best bet is Waluigi or Boo, your call. And you can select your minigame level. Obviously, the harder that they are, the more coins you have a chance at winning, but that also makes it to where the CPUs are better as well. I'm going to go with normal and see how that works. And you only have a limited amount of tries to play the game. After like 3 tries, the minigame closes down. You'll have to play a new exhibition game in order for the ability to play again. So, rules for wall ball. Smash coins with a charge pitch to win coins. You get 3 turns on each turn you throw a pitch. You win if you get the most coins at the end. The little wall with the musical note in it is the one you want to try to hit because that will give you the most amount of coins. If you hit the Bowser wall, you lose half your coins to all the other players, so you want to avoid that. The key is charging to smash the musical note block, so you may not want to like go as hard as you possibly can. And it's just those 2 pages. Okay. So that you don't have any allies here, it's just you. You want to focus on your own score. This does take a little bit of practice, more so trying to figure out exactly where the sweet spot is. You can tell whenever there's something like this that you're going to have to swing, or you're going to have to pitch harder, but you don't really know how much harder. That's the issue. He's probably going to do the... No, he's not. Okay. Ooh, that was not good. Good thing he had no coins. Yeah, this one will be easy, though. See, that was easy, because I could just do a full charge pitch, but what happens if I get one like this? Then, that's where you have to figure out what to do. And I would not recommend doing that. Now, if you manage to hit the... If you manage to tie another character, that's fine. As long as you tie for first. Then it doesn't matter. Okay, he should have gotten that, but whatever. Oh, of course, put me in between 2 Bowser walls. Okay, let's try that. Darn it! Well, I'm probably not going to win now unless the green toad messes up, but he has not thus far. Oh, they just gave him that one. Nice. Yeah, there's no way I'm catching up to him now. Or he could be an idiot. Okay. Good thing I set him to normal. I can catch Blue Toad, because he'll probably make a mistake. No, he did not make a mistake. Okay, well, I already lost then. I'm not normally one for condoning giving up, but there was literally no possible way to have won that, because the most points I could have gotten was 100. That would not have beaten him, so... And the unfortunate part is I also lost from the entry fee, so I lost the coins I got from Bowser Jr. This is not typically where I would make my money on minigames. I would play Bomb Derby if you're trying to get money, but... I'm going to try this one more time and then we'll end the video off. Hopefully I'll get enough for at least one of the star pitches and swings. I don't usually use them a lot in games, especially not Wario Waluigi's because they're kind of a gamble. So, I mean, I usually don't use them, but since I want to try to get all the star missions unlocked for all of Wario's team, that's why I'm getting them. Okay, that's easy. See what you got, Toad. See, I would have thought that would have gotten it exactly, but I guess not. Fortunately, that made it really easy for me just now, too. Because there will always be one musical note block on the board. Always. There has to be one. So if it's like right in front of you and you destroy it, it's going to be the last one that appears. So if he had missed that, because it actually is possible if you don't charge at all, it will just bounce off the first one and you won't score any points. Should that happen, then the next player, that if they don't charge and they hit it, then they'll probably get it. So the walls do have various levels of dexterity, or whatever you want to call it, of, you know, resistance, I guess. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Controller wasn't working there for a second. Alright, let's try this one more time. I'm probably going to cut those 2 attempts out since I did a really terrible job, and one of them I got really unlucky on. I'm going to try to pick up some coins here very quickly. As you can see, I lost the 100 because I had to pay for the entry fee from the 2 times that I lost. But let's try this one more time. This is Wall Ball. This is one of the minigames you can play in order to try to win coins. Rules for Wall Ball, you're going to want a good pitcher for this. So Waluigi, Boo, pretty much any of your technique characters, because usually the technique characters are good pitchers. The idea here is to smash walls with a charge pitch to win coins. You'll get 3 turns each turn to throw a pitch. You clear the game, or you win it, if you have the most coins at the end. So the idea is to try to smash through the musical note wall, as it shows right there. That is the one that will give you the most amount of coins at 100. If the Bowser wall is the last one that you break, then you lose half of your coins to all the other players. So the key is charging the pitch long enough but not too long. Now if the last one you break ends up being one of the normal ones, then you'll just get like however many walls you broke times 5, I think is what it is. That's what you want to try to do, though. Okay. Okay, put it right at the end. Cool. Of course, it did that the other 2 times as well, and I ended up losing, so... Really, this one takes a lot of practice, because it's really hard to gauge, for some reason, exactly how hard you should pitch it. Yeah, he'd have to be an idiot to fail this one, but he very well might. Yeah, I'm sure enough he did. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Yes, good. If you get all 3 of the note blocks, you're guaranteed to win. If you tie with somebody, that's fine. As long as you tie for first, it does not matter. That's actually a really hard pitch to make right there. He may or may not get that. Oh, wow, he actually did. Cool. Okay, so he's tied with me right now. Okay, I know for a fact since Blue Toad is the only one that's coming up next, he can get 125. He cannot catch me. So what I'm going to do is just throw it as hard as I can and get 60 coins out of it. I'm not going to gamble that and lose half my coins, because then I would end up losing, so... See, he got it, but he still didn't catch me. He still got last place. Okay, so I did end up winning that. It was on my last attempt, but I did end up winning that. Good.
Oh yeah, I win!
And you'll get points based on what you scored in the game, and also what level you're playing on. So I was playing on normal, I got more coins for that. So 284. Many missions for that in that specific case. PD Piranha had one for Piranha Panic, but I'm going to go ahead and buy an item now. I'm going to start by buying, we'll go with Waluigi. Awaken somebody, in this case Waluigi, to the power of the dubious mind. Sure, we'll buy this. Yeah. You only have to buy it once, after that you don't have to worry about it ever again. Waluigi learned how to pitch the Liar Ball. And now that he learned how to do that, it is here on the stars. Now he's a thin dude. So he still needs to win MVP. Wario's got 2 of his left with the Gnarly Garlic and the 900 coin wins. Smack a hit, that's a different minigame. Oh wait, we're not worrying about Shy Guy, that's right. 3 strikeouts for him. Team Star for you. A couple other things. Magic Cooper's done. But that will end it off for this episode, because thanks to those 2 cuts, I'm at like 33 minutes. So next time on Let's Play Mario Superstar Baseball, what I will probably do is I will either go back and fight Yoshi again, or I will go down here and do the minigame for the bombs to try to get enough coins for A, one of Wario Stars, and B, to get his special, to get his other one. It's going to be one of those 2. It'll probably be the latter. But I will see you guys in the next one. Later.